For this assignment, you may want to set up scenes just to kind of keep yourself organized. Usually when you have a longer project that has different parts, in this particular one you're going to have an intro where you kind of explain the problem, then you're going to have a period of time where you're going to talk about how to change the problem, and then in the end you're going to talk about what the best case result would be because you changed the problem. And so you may want to set that up in 3 or 4 different scenes. So right now I just have a simple animation where I have the word scene 1 drop down, and say the first part of your animation where you explain what the problem is like 100 or so frames. You could easily build on from that 100 and so, clear everything out, and then start talking about your problem. Or you could set up a different scene, and that way you can kind of get rid of the first 100 and then concentrate on the stuff you're worried about. To do that, you're going to go to Window, and you're going to go to Other Panels, and you'll see Scene. And if you click on that, it'll open up a window for you. It looks like this. So currently I have Scene 1, and you can label them if you want. So you can call it Intro by simply double-clicking on it, whatever you want. To make a second scene, all you have to do is click on this Add Scene button, and it'll add on a second scene. And then I'm just going to write Scene 2. And just so you can see it, I'm going to expand up a little bit. So currently I have 2 scenes. One's called Scene 1, one's called Scene 2. And I can navigate back and forth by clicking on this. And it'll take me back to Scene 1 or to Scene 2. I'm going to put a couple more keyframes on Scene 2. Or right here, there's also an Edit Scene button, and I can go back and forth between the 2 scenes. Now the nice thing about using scenes is it doesn't require any code. It'll automatically jump from Scene 1 to Scene 2 by whatever order this is in. So if you have intro, Scene 1, Scene 2, it'll just run down right through the list. If I were to take Scene 2 and put it on top of intro, it'll now play the Scene 2 first. So up here is how you kind of organize it. And then when we test the movie, you'll see it'll just automatically jump between the 2 scenes. You don't need to code it separately or anything like that. So this may just be an easy way for you to get a little bit shorter timeline, and so it won't be so confusing in your final project.